Oh, that's right, I did. I remember turning it on. I remember turning it on. That's right. Oh, that's right. I remember turning it on. Remember turning it on. We turn your mom on. I don't know. It's like that thing I did. It's like that little thing. It's like that little thing. Turn your mom on. I don't know. I'm just. I don't know. I'm just crazy. Yeah, y'all have to put up with my craziness. Y'all have to put up with my craziness at least most of the time, anyways. So. Having my late breakfast while I do early afternoon stream. I figured that I do it a little bit early today, considering just got stuff going on later and whatnot. So I figure that I do it a little early because I figure, you know, why not? Figure that I do it a little bit earlier because I also realize at 2 o'clock, Steve and I are going to Endicott Park, you know, that park I showed on my last video, so one of my latest videos. So doing that, so be doing that a little bit later too, probably around 2, and then I'm going to see one of my friends, so I figure, to tide everyone over with Thursday stream, I figured, hey, you know, might as well do this. I figure as much. Oh yeah, I gotta put in that fucking bullshit ass. Fucking hate that fucking 2-step verification. Can't stand it. It's so annoying. I know I said I was going to go live at 2, but then I realized I had shit going on at 2. So, I figure, might as well figure, you know, might as well do one right now. Just finishing my waffles over here like a it's like I think this is like ASMR or some shit. Oh, I don't know. It probably is. So I'm gonna finish eating and then get into it. Alright, then I gotta enter this stupid ass thing. Because I never understood what the fucking purpose of this thing is. So, one thing I wanted to get into early this afternoon was about the fact that I guess there are countries, supposedly there are countries in Europe that are pissed off with, I guess there are countries that are pissed off with Biden because Biden is profiting off of the whole, like, you know, Russia-Ukraine conflict and so forth. And I guess European countries are not happy with Biden over that. It's like, well, what do you guys expect? Oh, the U.S. profiting off of stupid ass bullshit wars, like you're shocked, you're surprised, about that. Like, oh my god, like it's like okay, I get it because we all know what's happening with you. I mean, we all know what's happening with. I mean, we all know, like legit, we all know what is happening with Europe in general. I mean, we all know. There's a, cost of living debacle going on over there. There's because the Russian sanctions, the European sanctions on Russia are driving up inflation and destroying shit that's going on over there. But funny enough, that's going on, and they've been engaging in those sanctions, and yet they turn to Biden, and I guess they're pissed off at Biden over that. It's like, well, hey, EU, I hate to break it to you, but you kind of had a hand in this too. I mean, hey, I'm just keeping it real here. I mean, you kind of sort of did this to yourself. You kind of sort of did this to yourself. You sort of brought this on yourself by engaging in these sanctions to begin with. So, like, what the fuck? You decided that you were going to do that, and now look at this. And then Kyle Kulinski made a video. It's like, oh my god. It's like, oh, you're so late to the party, Kyle. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. What the fuck? Okay? And I don't want to sit here and fucking hear about anything from Kyle Kulinski on this fucking conflict because he doesn't know a goddamn thing about it. He doesn't. He doesn't. He, like, legit does not. He doesn't know a fucking goddamn thing about any of this. Just trying to sit here and act like trying to play both sides and whatnot and trying to have his yellow cake and eat it too. And oh my god, dude, it's so ridiculous. One of Kyle's videos from 2 days ago, China erupts in anti-lockdown protests. Motherfucker, you were for lockdowns to begin with. You were for lockdowns. So why all of a sudden are you sitting there acting like you're against lockdowns? Like, dude, you're a fucking hypocrite. Kyle is such a hypocrite. You were for lockdowns. Why all of a sudden are you against it? I don't... Oh, that's right, because China's doing it. Because you're spouting imperialist talking points just like you're doing on Iran. You're trying to have it both ways with regards to those protests in Iran about women's rights and all that. It's like, it's a bunch of fucking bullshit. Europe accuses U.S. of war profiting. Well, yeah, that's a given. Of course they're profiting from the war too. And then, of course, I made a comment there, and of course, you get a bunch of shit whenever you try to challenge the narrative, because Secular Talks fans have turned into a bunch of fucking neoliberal cucks. That's what they've turned into, which is exactly what Kyle has turned into. It's like, oh, Kyle is saying that, Europe is pissed at the U.S. and whatnot. Well, guess what, dumbass? You supported giving arms to Ukraine. You said, I supported the first 2 or 3 packages, but then afterwards I said to stop doing it. I said to stop doing it after a certain point or whatever. It's like, okay, and? So what? That doesn't make you like a fighter against American imperialism all of a sudden, because you supported American imperialism. You supported arming a bunch of fucking neo-Nazis in Ukraine. But I guess the only people that are defending him now are these fucking cucks. Just these fucking pro-Ukrainian shitbags. That's what Kyle's channel has degraded into nowadays. Just, oh, more of this, and oh, more of this, and oh, more of that. Like, it's ridiculous. Kyle's channel has turned into such a joke. It's like, oh, sheesh. So yeah, I don't care anything about this motherfucker. I'm just reporting on it because this just goes to show how much of a hypocrite he is. And it's a shame, dude. It's a shame what happened to his, it's a shame what happened to his channel. Just like it's a shame what happened to Sam Harris. It's a shame that's what's happened to a lot of people. What's happened to a lot of people now is just ridiculous. Well, funny, Kyle, I never heard you say anything when Australia was under, you know, brutal zero COVID lockdown. I never heard you say anything about that. Never heard you say one word about that. Never heard you say one word about any of the other protests, about anti-lockdown protests, like in the UK or Canada or even parts of the US. I never heard you say anything. Now all of a sudden you're saying this about China now. Again, it's because they're hypocrites. Because they are hypocrites. They are the worst.
All right, guys, so Politico has this article here. Europe accuses U.S. of profiting from war.
Oh, in other news, water is wet.
EU officials attack Joe Biden over sky-high gas prices, weapon sales, and trade as Vladimir Putin's war threatens to destroy Western unity.
Well, how about this? How about continue buying cheap Russian gas that was actually keeping the gas prices at a reasonable level for a great number of years, but now when you stop buying it, now look what's happening.
So that's kind of a crazy headline, right? It's like accusing water of being wet. Oh my God, America's war profiteering. Yeah. Do you know anything about America? Do you remember that whole Iraq war thing? I mean, we have a track record of doing it, particularly post-World War II when we became the world's sole superpower. This is what we do. When people talk about the military-industrial complex, that is something real. That is something tangible. So what that is you have so-called defense contractors.
Okay, why are you not applying this equally, Kyle? Why are you, not applying this equally? This is what I don't get. Why are you sitting here and not applying your skepticism of weapons contractors equally? Why are you not supporting it equally? Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. We all know why, because... Oh, that's right. We all know why, because you just want to tiptoe that line with regards to Ukraine, because that's what the left is doing nowadays.
So these big, defense corporations that sell firearms, tanks, fighter jets, body armor, all stuff revolving around war. You have these companies give money to the politicians for their campaigns. These politicians get elected, and then they turn around and serve those corporations and give them what's called a no-bid contract, which is like, we'll just pay you whatever the fuck you want us to pay you, and you have to make X number of tanks or X number of fighter jets. And by the way, there's great reporting a few years back how there are, I think it's tanks that are sitting in the middle of Nevada, and they're there because of these no-bid contracts, where basically it was just a giant slush fund for the military-industrial complex to make more money. And so this is a huge thing, and you're seeing it also now with the war in Ukraine, where...
Okay, if you're saying this all about the war in Ukraine, then why the fuck did you support those first 2 or 3 packages of weapons, Kyle? Come on now, dude, you can't have it both ways. But no, of course, you're trying to have it both ways.
We keep sending billions and billions and billions. There's been like 18 different packages where we sent billions more.
Well, you supported that. Remember? You supported that.
To Ukraine. And a lot of this is just to enrich the military-industrial complex. So, let's see the specifics they have here. 9 months after invading Ukraine, Vladimir Putin is beginning to fracture the West. Top European officials are furious with Joe Biden's administration and now accuse the Americans of making a fortune from the war, while EU countries suffer. Quote, the fact is, if you look at it soberly, the country that is most profiting from this war is the U.S. because they are selling more gas and at higher prices, and because they are selling more weapons, one senior official told Politico. The explosive comments, backed in public and private by officials, diplomats, and ministers elsewhere, follow mounting anger in Europe over American subsidies that threaten to wreck European industry. The Kremlin is likely to welcome the poisoning of the atmosphere among Western allies. Quote, we are really at a historic juncture, the senior EU official said, arguing that the double hit of trade disruption from U.S. subsidies and high energy prices risks turning public opinion against both the war effort and the transatlantic alliance. Quote, America needs to realize that public opinion is shifting in many EU countries.
Oh, you're first figuring this out, Kyle? Sheesh.
So look, what they're saying is,
what the fuck?
We see how much money you guys are making from the war. So that's a bad incentive. Another bad incentive is you just want to see Russia weakened, and so if Ukraine is going to weaken Russia, you cheer that on. But we are bearing the brunt of this entire thing, because a lot of European countries got a lot of their oil and gas from Russia, and now that relationship has been cut off. So they have short supply, prices have skyrocketed. They're talking about potential blackouts in the middle of the winter, right, where the power goes out. Their economies are getting hammered, and so they are bearing the brunt of this war, and the U.S. is not. We have, again, people making money off of the war, and really it was only 6 or 7% of Russian oil and gas that came into the U.S., and we can more easily make up for that. So
what?
This is a warning sign. They're like, we are going to turn on this fucking thing, because it's hurting us quite a bit.
Yeah,
you guys don't seem to care. You guys seem to like it. This is the argument that's being made.
Gee, I wonder. It makes you wonder about Kyle, doesn't it? Well, what do you have in store for us today? Oh, about Kyle going fucking ridiculous. He's just, dude, Kyle Kulinski is so fucking ridiculous. Not only that, haven't you noticed he's gotten so fucking melatonin nowadays? It's like so ridiculous. I swear to God, it's like literally, I think nowadays I'd rather watch paint dry than listen to anything Kyle Kulinski has to say. He is, I swear to God, he just got destroyed. I swear to God, it's like, he is not the same person. Not the same energy. He does not have the same energy or like anything. I mean, even when he was wrong about stuff like way back in the day, at least he was more like, at least he put on more of a character and he did this. But like, look at him now. Now he's just like a fucking idiot sitting here reading articles like, all right, guys, so I'm going to sit here and I'm going to talk about this. It's like Sleepy Kyle. It's like literally Sleepy Kyle up in here. It's like one of the most boring fucking things I've ever seen. It's like, sheesh. It's like, sheesh, Kyle, you're so fucking melatonin. Like, what the fuck? He's so goddamn melatonin. Just so melatonin. And then he's sitting here talking about a bunch of shit that people have been saying from the beginning. People have been saying all of this stuff from the beginning. Like, people were saying, people were sitting there and they were saying about the lockdowns and whatnot, like in China. But then there's him being against the lockdowns and whatnot. No, there's him being against the lockdowns. Now he's against the lockdowns in fucking wherever. He's against it in China and whatnot, but he was for it in the U.S. He was for it in the Western world, It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It's like, I supported the first 2 or 3 packages, but now he's realizing that, Europe is not dealing with this, okay? You don't see any of these other European countries giving any more of these fucking weapons to Ukraine. You don't. You don't see France doing it. You don't see Germany doing it. You barely see any of these other countries doing it. And they're not doing it, okay? They're not doing it. We're the only fucking idiots, or one of the few fucking idiots, maybe except for maybe Poland and Giorgia Meloni's Italy, which is slowly and which is really not going so well nowadays. Those are like probably the only ones that are now selling fucking weapons to Ukraine now. That's probably the only ones. But now Kyle Kulinski is turning around and he's like, it's like, dude, you're like months. It's like, dude, this is months in the making. This has been months in the making, and you're sitting here like, now I realize that Europe is, getting pissed off at it. Okay, my whole thing about Europe being pissed off at Biden is like, okay, I understand why they're pissed, because they realize that the U.S. is getting involved in this Russia-Ukraine war for their own profit. They don't give a fuck about Ukrainians. They don't give a fuck about Russians. Just like I said in my video on Syria yesterday. They don't give a shit about any of these people. They absolutely do not. They don't care about any of these people. Do you think that they do? No, absolutely not. It's no. Absolutely not, they don't. So now they realize it, but the funny thing is like the EU kind of doesn't have room to talk because they've been profiting from this war too. They've been giving weapons to Ukraine as well. They've been doing this whole thing, but now they realize that, oh shit, this is fucking destroying our economies. Europe is going to deal with a horrible winter now. So now we have to try to roll it back and mitigate the damage and so forth. So that's what's going on. That's exactly what's going on right now. And Kyle Kulinski is so late to the fucking party on this, it's not even funny. God fucking damn, it's like, and then you say one thing in his, then you say one thing in the comments that's contrary to the narrative, and look and you see what happens. You see the kind of reactions that you get. Dude, it's ridiculous. The kind of reactions that you get from that is just, oh my God, it's just so fucking ridiculous. It's like, no, well, that's kind of what I do have in store for today, but no, it's ridiculous. I mean, I have a few things, but you know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will do some gaming stuff later, so I might do that as well. I mean, you know. So I figure I might as well just do that, kind of do something a little bit early, but also provide that. So, what I'm going to do later, is might do a like an exclusive gaming stream when I come back later. So I look forward to seeing. Okay, so that's what that was. Well, that pretty much just goes to show about what Kyle has turned into nowadays. It's yeah. I don't know. It's not looking too good. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Well, we all know. Okay? We all know. Ever since Kyle took the position that he took, he has degraded into quality, and you would think that he would have gotten better, but no, he's gotten worse. He's just gotten worse since that whole, you know, Jimmy Dore Young Turks thing. You know, we all know. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Do the dance again. Oh, that was fucking hilarious. Dude, I don't know why. I don't know. I'm telling you, I just did that dance out of nowhere. Like, I just did that because I hung out with Howling Wolf 94 last night. I mean, well, you know, yesterday afternoon for like up until like 10 o'clock. Hung out at my grandparents' and hung out at his house for a bit. And then when I came home later, I ended up just chilling and watching some shows and whatnot on streaming services. Steven went to bed, and then I just chilled for the night. And then I came across that old video, and then I saw that, and then I realized, wait a minute, I remember this video. Now it's time for me to dance along to that video, and I'm just gonna react to it. I'm just gonna dance along to it. I figured, hey, you know, might as well, right? I mean, I figured, you know, might as well join in and dance along. I mean, the president of Tajikistan can have fun. Why don't I have some fun with it? So I figured, hey, you know, might as well do that. Well, I mean, hey, you know, I mean, he wants to have some fun too, you know. I mean, why not have some fun? Why not have a little bit of fun? He was having some fun, so I figured, hey, I'm going to join in and I'm going to have some fun too. It's like, I don't know what the fuck, because I don't know, like, my fucking back is fucking killing me. I don't know why, but oh my God. Like, I don't know. back is fucking sore. I was like, yeah, Tajikistan is. I mean, it's not. I mean, yeah. I didn't even know where Tajikistan was until like a few years ago. Well, maybe I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know, something like that. That's when I started getting into that kind of stuff. It's one of those former Soviet republics and so forth. Yeah, next door to Uzbekistan, yeah. Yeah, right next to Turkmenistan, which is the other one. Turkmenistan is the other one. Or something, yeah, something like that. Yeah, figured I would do this for a little bit because I'm gonna be a bit busy tonight. Because I'm gonna be a bit busy tonight, and then after I go see my friend, I'm just fucking. Because I'm gonna be hanging out with one of my other friends, so I figured that I'm not gonna cancel on my homies and not do a stream. So I figure I might as well come on and do like a little bit of an early afternoon one. I'm doing it a little earlier than I expected though, because I was gonna do it around 2 p.m. my time, but then I realized Steven and I were going to do other stuff at that time as well before I go see my friend. So I figure, might as well. Might as well do this. And also when I get home from that, I'm probably just gonna want to relax and do nothing for the rest of the night. So figure I might as well just do this. But yeah, no, I guess, so what I was talking about earlier was the fact that the EU is like pissed off at Biden, but the funny thing is the EU has been profiting from this war to begin with. So the gym teacher wife came to the UK and made claims Russian soldiers were raping women. It just pissed me off yesterday. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I remember you were going to tell me that. I'm actually very glad you came in and joined the stream. Yeah, okay, that's another thing I'll discuss. Because I'll stream for probably about till like 1:45, and then I gotta bounce. I gotta go take a shower and go do my stuff for the day. But anyway, yeah, no, like that's just fucking ridiculous. And actually, you know what? It's funny that, not like funny, like ha funny, but it's actually good that Scotty mentioned that because that's such a fucking hoax, it's not even funny. That's another hoax that I wanted to come on here and destroy again, because, not again, but I just want to come on and destroy, because I fucking debunk hoaxes. I can sit here and I can fucking pick apart a bunch of hoaxes like it's not even funny. Okay? There ain't no Russian soldiers that are sexually assaulting women or whatever, and that are doing this and are doing that. Okay, like, get the fuck out of here. There is none of that bullshit. Alright, it's literally ridiculous. Oh yeah, the Gray Zone debunked that as well. Viagra-fueled Russian rampage. Max Blumenthal did a video on this with other Gray Zone affiliates as well. He did it with White Reed and Alex Rubinstein, who are part of the Gray Zone. So, yeah, I guess they debunked that as well. Oh, that Russian soldiers were taking Viagra so they can go and sexually assault Ukrainian women. It's fucking bullshit. And again, I'm trying to not use certain words because one of my latest videos got fucking age restricted. My video on George W. Bush slipping up on Ukraine. That video got fucking age restricted. Which, by the way, I think I might make a rant on that tomorrow or something. I think I might do that. I mean, I probably won't have time to do a stream tomorrow because I'm going back to work tomorrow. But, oh my god, dude, it's so ridiculous. So yeah, no, I mean, well, luckily YouTube didn't take down my video, thank God. I mean, I'm surprised they haven't, to be quite honest. For a second, I thought they did. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? But then I thought, oh, it's just age restricted. But still, I mean, out of all the videos I've made, that's the video they're going to age restrict? That's probably one of the calmest videos I've made. That's like one of the calmest videos I've made. I mean, I know I've gone off a bunch of times over the years, but I mean, I know I've been I mean, I know I've gone into, like, fucking outrageous Postal mode. I mean, from, like, Postal and Postal 2 video games. I mean, I've gone the fuck off. But out of all the videos I've gone off on, that's the video you're gonna censor? Or not censor, but you're gonna sit there and fucking age restrict? Really? Come on now. Yeah, a calm video. I mean, I have my videos where I'm calm. I mean, I'm relatively calm in this stream. I mean, okay. I'm a big-ass ranter and everything, and people love when I go off on people. I mean, I know Scotty does, I know Nicholas Blythe does, I know Adam does, I know Joey does, I know everybody does. I mean, that's just what I do. But I am a very calm person, and I do have a big heart, though, because, I mean, I'm like this on YouTube, I'm like this on camera when I'm ranting and whatnot, because, I mean, it is in my blood, but I ain't like this 24/7, guys. I mean, that's a given. But, no, it's just ridiculous. I mean, out of all the videos I've made hundreds of videos over the years. And you're gonna sit there, and you're gonna go and do that? You're gonna sit there and age restrict that video? Sheesh. Fucking YouTube is just ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, I can, I can do this, I can. Here are some examples. Here are some examples. But no, it's just, well, then I also have my super gay side as well. I also have my super gay side, too. I mean, y'all see what happens. Y'all see what happens when I get into my super gay mode. But then I'm sure I'm going to get a bunch of comments like, oh, I missed the stream. Oh, I missed the stream and whatnot. It's the stream. I mean, I know sometimes I do stream at weird times. I do have that tendency to stream at weird times. But no, dude, that old fucking Russian Viagra soldiers, taking advantage of women and whatnot is so fucking ridiculous. It's such a fucking goddamn hoax, it's not even funny. But I know for a fact that I'm gonna be called a Russian conspiracy theorist for saying this or whatever. Oh, am I gonna get more Mary Poppins style response videos? Am I gonna get more of that bullshit? I'm sure I will. Oh, I'm sure I will. It's only a matter of time. Oh, it's only a matter of time before I do. We all know that. We all know that I'm gonna get this actor, so this guy is a right winger and a Russian puppet, yes, I'm part Ukraine. Jesus Christ. I'm just waiting, like I'm just fucking waiting. Like I'm just sitting here and I'm just fucking waiting. Okay? I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for it. Because I feel like if I do go, I feel like I'm going to fucking pull a muscle in my back. Who knows? I probably did. Because I don't know. I'm at a certain age now. I'm at an age where if I sneeze too hard, I'll pull out my fucking back. Like, legit. No joke. What's up, Gotcha Tails? And we got some people up in here, which is dope. But yeah, no, I literally, I swear whenever I go, or when I sneeze, I feel like I'll throw my back out or something. What were you saying about the EU and Biden? Oh, because the EU is pissed that Biden is profiting from the war in Ukraine. Well, it's funny because the EU has been behind the sanctions too, so they kind of don't have any room to talk, just saying. They kind of don't. So, I mean, whatever. They kind of don't. They don't really have any room to talk. And I guess my video, one of my calmest videos I've ever made got age restricted. Like the fuck? And that wasn't even that was actually around the time I was still in my anti-Russian phase as well, you know? I mean, like I said, I had that phase at one point. I went from being like funny enough, I went from like in 2014 and 2015, I was like fucking super pro-Russian. Like I was super fucking pro-Putin and pro-Russian. Okay, back then I was. But then during the Trump years, I was kind of like, oh, against Putin because I sort of believed Russiagate. But then after a while, I saw through the bullshit. And then I was like, kind of just like, whatever, Putin is whatever, and I kind of just didn't care. And then again, when the whole Russia-Ukraine war happened, I was like, oh, Putin did a bad thing by invading a country, and I kind of sort of believed that. But then after a while, you know, I saw through that bullshit. But now I'm kind of just whatever about it. Like, there's a lot of things I like about Putin, but then there's other things about him that I'm like, no, just no. Okay, just no. Like the draft and anti-gay laws and so forth. I'm like, nope. Not with you. Not with you. Okay? So, yeah. That's where I stand on Putin. I'm just neutral. A lot of things I like about him, but then there's a lot of things I do not like about him. So, I don't know. I'm kind of just 50-50. I'm kind of just 50-50 on that. What you appear on my streams, when you appear on my streams, do I glitch? What do you mean? I mean, this stream's not glitching, at least I don't think it is. I don't think you glitch. I've never seen you glitch on my streams. Well, not yet anyways. No, I don't think I've seen you glitch. I think you're fine. No, you're fine. I haven't seen you glitch at all. No, I haven't seen you glitch at all, actually, funny enough. I have yet to see you, glitch or anything like that. I mean, when I go take a shower, I could take the fucking camera, but no, I can't do that, because I guess I can't do that. Can't do that. You appear on my streams. Do I glitch on the streams? No, you don't. I mean, I'm not glitching, right? Well, you can't see me taking a shower unless I'd have to, like, considering it's live, I don't have a way to pixelate it. I'd have to do the Danny Gonzalez thing. Like, you're gonna see me get naked and shit. I can't do it. Oh my God, where's the uncensored version? Oh my God, when I first saw that video, I was like, where's the uncensored version? I was like, where is it? Sheesh. Oh, jeesh, what's up with me? I think we all know what's up with me. I think we all know what's going on with me. I'm just a flaming homosexual. That's just what I am. Might have to pay for the uncensored version. If I had to pay in the uncensored version to see Danny Gonzalez's penis, I would pay every dollar. Every dollar would be worth it. I'm gonna stop now. Every dollar counts. Every dollar counts. Oh my God. I'd have to pay. Guys, I'm crazy, okay? I think everybody knows that. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you should look up Danny Gonzalez. Let me link his channel here. Oh my God, he is fucking gorgeous. And he's like 28, and he does not look 28. Like, Jesus fuck. He's 2 years younger than me, and he does not look. And he does not look 28. He does not look 28 at all. That's what I say to Ryan. That's what I say to Howling Wolf. I say, bro, you don't look 28. You don't look 28. He's 28. Funny enough, he's 28, and he don't look 28. Going pretty well. Going pretty well. Just doing an early afternoon stream like I'm going to be doing. Like I said I was going to be doing. Like I said, I can't take the stream to the shower because YouTube isn't going to allow that. Yeah, you look at that. Look at that, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Danny Gonzalez is the type of guy where it's like, gay men will want him, bi men will want him, straight women will want him, bi women will want him, and straight men will want to be him. Sheesh, even straight men would probably want to be turned on by him. He's that gorgeous. Oh my god, especially now he's got like shorter hair now. Oh my god. I know, right? Wow, isn't it right? See his new makeover. Sheesh. You know, my fucking fingernails grow like crazy. Gonzalez from the Vine Hour. Yeah, he's a good YouTuber. Okay. Obviously, attractive looks aside, but no, he's actually a really good YouTuber, actually. He's very, very entertaining and very funny. I mean, aside from my, homosexual feelings and so forth. I mean, aside from that, yeah, no, Danny Gonzalez makes really good stuff. He does a lot of good work. He really does. It's like, whatever. There ain't nothing wrong with saying that about Danny Gonzalez or thinking this. I mean, hey, I even think Crazy Russian Hacker is I think he's a good-looking dude, too, and Steven says the same thing. I mean, Steven loves Russian accents, funny enough. He thinks Russian accents are hot. They are. I think Canadian accents are hot, too. Hey, Scotty, I think English accents are, too. Guys, I think Australian accents are, too. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, this was a cool stream to do. This was a cool afternoon stream to do. It really was. But I know I'm probably going to get people who are going to be like, "Oh, I missed the stream. It was early," and because I know, like in the afternoon, I mean, everybody's like, "Oh," I can join in like in the evening. I mean, like that's usually when everybody comes out. I mean, I get a good amount of people that I have gotten several people in here already, and that's pretty cool, especially for the afternoon and so forth, which is cool. $5 p.m. your time, so it's early. Yeah, when it's 5 or 6 p.m. my time, that's when I'll get like fucking 10, 15, 20 people in here sometimes. Be crazy. But I get like 7, 8, 9, depending. Usually around this time anyways. Yeah, it's kind of like a little chill, laid-back stream to kind of just sit and talk about some stuff. Just stuff like that. Other crushes I have too, who are YouTube personalities too, are Austin Mahone, JT Austin, those ones. Oh, David Henry from Wizards of Waverly Place on SD Plus. I even think Dylan and Cole Sprouse are good looking too. Hey, I mean, that's just what I think. Alright, well that's 12:50 my time. I'm gonna head off because I gotta take a shower and I'm gonna want to bounce after this. But I appreciate everybody stopping by this afternoon or this evening, for Scotty at least. Scotland still trying to get a referendum. See, that's my point. Scotland tries to do that, the UK won't let them. Just like Taiwan does it, but China won't let them. But yet the West sits there and bitches and moans that that, oh, Taiwan should be independent. Okay, well then, so shouldn't whatever place wants to be independent. You know, again, it's literally Western hypocrisy. That's all it is. It's literally just fucking Western hypocrisy. It's so much hypocrisy, it's not even funny. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Dude, it's just, no. Whatever. Fucking ridiculous. Rabbits are not rodents. Well, no, definitely not. Rabbits are fucking so cute. I love rabbits. I had a pet rabbit. Bought one when I was 5. He lived up until I was like 14 or 15. He was a black and white bunny. His name was Dally. He lived a long time. He lived a good life. No, I love bunnies. Bunnies are adorable. They're like the cutest animals ever. Rabbits, turtles, and cats. And ducks are probably my favorite. And I love dogs too. I just love animals in general. I really do. I have such a soft side when it comes to animals. I really do. Everybody will tell you. Everybody will tell you that. Everyone will tell you that. I really do. This is me being real. Aside from my, ranting side, but hey, this is me. This is me being real. I mean, I am real. I ain't fake. I'm not fake. Everybody want to be like me. I'm myself. I am my own dude. I am my own dude. I am my own dude. You got a pet snake? Sheesh, that's cool. Pet snake, eh? Pet snake, huh? That's dope. Wow, a corn snake? Sheesh. That's something. That's something. That's interesting. That is something. That is something. Well, yeah. Got back into doing more legal lessons. I'll definitely start doing a little bit more of those. Just haven't had that much time to do them. Been streaming and they just like slip my mind and whatnot. But I'll start going back and doing more of those. I might do one tomorrow, depending on how much time I have, depending how late I sleep before work. So if I got time, I'll do that. But so to tide you guys over before the weekend for a stream, I figure I'd do this. Right. Alright, well, that's cool. Alright, I will, yeah, this has been great, guys. Another good stream. Thank you to everybody who stopped by this afternoon or this evening. I appreciate it. Everybody, thank you for coming by. Have yourselves a great weekend. I'll probably be back with more legal lessons tomorrow as well if I have time for it. But otherwise, I'll be back on Monday with more streams, more videos, and other stuff in the works. Look out for that. More stuff on the way. This is Zach, the Celtics guy, saying thank you for watching. Thank you for coming to my stream. And I'll see y'all again next time in more videos and more streams. And I'll see y'all again next time. Bye for now. Take care. Have yourselves a great afternoon, a great weekend. And I'll see y'all again next time. Peace out, everybody. Keep fighting.